So in this section, we're going to talk about the connection between type 2 diabetes and weight. You've probably heard that there is a strong connection between carrying a little bit too much weight and being more at risk of developing type 2 diabetes. And once you've got it, of the complications being worse. So it's really worth keeping an eye on your weight if you have type 2 diabetes. And there's a couple of measures that are really handy to help you think about your weight. One of them, you've probably heard of body mass index, or BMI, and that's a calculation based on your weight and your height. So it's proportionate depending on your build. And we know that people who have a healthy BMI, and we say that's between 19 and 25, are at very low risk of developing type 2 diabetes. People at 25 to 30 are considered overweight. They're more at risk of developing type 2, and if you have type 2, the complications are likely to be a bit more complex. And then at 30 and above, and that means that the complications of type 2 diabetes are likely to be more severe. So it's really worth trying to lose a bit of weight if your BMI numbers are getting a bit high. Even losing just 10% of your body weight can be really helpful. So it doesn't mean necessarily that we want you to get down to supermodel size. That's not possible for many of us. But just losing 10% can really make a difference to your diabetic complications and also your general health, and it'll also make you feel better. The second measurement that's a really good guide to your weight is your waist measurement. And those are different depending on your sex. So for men, we'd say you're looking at trying to make sure your waist measurement is under 37. And for women, it's under 32. It's slightly different for Asian men. And then we're looking at under 35. And just a tip, remember to look at your real waist measurement. It's about an inch above your belly button and not the size on your jeans. Now, we also know there's a third way that we can tell whether your weight is putting you at risk, and that's the kind of body shape you have. And we know that people who have more of an apple shape, so they carry their fat around their middles, are at more risk of diabetes. And if you have diabetes, those complications again are more likely to be severe. And that's because the weight around your middle that means inside you have a lot of visceral fat around your pancreas and liver. And as you'll have seen in the other sections about what is diabetes, we need your pancreas to be working really well to help your insulin to work well. So losing weight is about losing a bit of weight around your middle. And again, remember that magic 10% if you're thinking of taking on a manageable weight loss.